Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and I got a really cool 2-minute Tuesday for you today. I'm going to show you how to use Crystallizer from Soundtoys to make any patch into an incredible riser effect. So you can imagine if you have your lead or your pad or your chords inside of your track, and then you have a sort of breakdown and you want it to rise back up, but instead of using like a stock effect, sample, or loop, you can just use the actual patch itself with Crystallizer to make that effect happen. And using elements of your track to create those effects is always a good way to keep things cohesive. So right here, I've got Synthmaster on just a sustained C note. This is what it sounds like, the pad originally. And that's all it is. It's just a sustained pad. Watch what happens when I turn Crystallizer on. Let's go ahead and run it from the beginning again. There you go. Epic, huge riser. Now, the way to do this, and by the way, this is a Granular Echo synthesizer, which is really, really cool for a number of great things. But to keep things short, I'm just going to show you how I did this inside of this project. I'm just automating two parameters here, the pitch parameter and the dry wet. The dry wet is pretty much linear, and then I have it at 100% wet for these last two bars, just so it's a fully high pitched, but you can see here that the pitch continues to go up for that amount. And down here, it just starts off with the regular pad and then slowly mixes in the pitched affected sound over time until the end. And if I go ahead and unsolo this and we listen to, this in conjunction with some other effects, it sounds epic, right? There's no denying that. And another really cool thing about this is once you have your automation set up inside of your DAW for the mix and the pitch, you come into your, whatever synth you're using, and if you just switch it up to a different patch and go ahead, you can try it out and see if it sounds better. Is that amazing? Now, there are some other things you can do as well. Like if I take the splice, which is the section of audio that's being sampled and replayed, and I turn it up to say like, I don't know, a quarter note or something. Let's get to a quarter note. And we pull up the recycle a little bit. We can actually get some pumping sound at the end of the riser as well. So it's almost like a side-chained synth sound, which you can imagine if this is where your drop is, that can really help sell that drop and make the energy just stick out. And it's already kind of side-chained because we're using the splice parameter instead of an actual compressor. So it's still getting that pumping on a quarter note, and we're still getting that effect, and it sounds fantastic. There are a number of great features inside of here. I'm not going to get into them, as I said. I just wanted to share that with you real quick. And before we jump out, let me just go ahead and try out a couple more different pads here, just so we can see the flexibility of having this set up this way. That's amazing. I particularly like it when the splice is really low or on that quarter note to give that pumping sound. But I mean, you know, that's to taste. Let's just try out one more. And that's how epic it is. You seriously set up those two parameters, the mix and the pitch, automate them over time, and then just use whatever patch you're using inside of your synthesizer in conjunction with Crystallizer, and you have epic risers each and every time. It's that simple. It's that awesome. Crystallizer is available now on pluginboutique.com. I highly suggest checking it out, clicking the link in the video description. I'm Joshua Casper. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video.